everybody. It's Dan from Keller Williams Real Estate here in Reno, Nevada. Today I have Erin Schiller. She's the Regional Sales Director of Ticor Title, and today we want to talk a little bit about title insurance and escrow. What are they? What is title insurance? What is escrow? We all know we have to go through that part of the process in a real estate transaction. How are they different, and what do you guys do?
Well, actually, from the escrow perspective, when you first put an offer in on a property and your real estate agent will give us the earnest money, we'll go ahead and process the transaction. The escrow officer, who's the person actually signing the documents along with the buyer and seller, but we're also working with the agents, we're working with the buyers, the sellers, the lender, the home warranty person, everyone that would be a part of the real estate transaction. So what we do is we coordinate everything to make sure that the transaction goes smooth. We make sure that all monies have been delivered to the seller, and we process the transaction. We're also a neutral third party. We're not someone who is on one side or the other. We are neutral. We represent both the buyer and seller and lender, and that's the escrow part of our job.
Right, so that's a great example of what the escrow part of it is. Let's talk about title insurance. So tell us what title insurance is and why it is absolutely a benefit for any home buyer or home seller to seriously consider when purchasing a property or selling a property.
Well, Dan, when you first open escrow, the escrow officer will go ahead and do a lot of the transactional, dealing with the buyer, seller, lender, the real estate agents. But there's another portion of it, and that's the title insurance side, where we actually have a local title department in our office here, and they do all the researching and examining of every single property in the area. We will also, when we do a research on each property, we go back to patent. We'll actually go back to the 1800s, pull every single document that's ever been recorded on that property. And what that does is it ensures that we have everything in front of us. We provide a preliminary title report to the buyers, the sellers, the real estate agents, the lender, and that uncovers a lot of various things. It could be if there's CC&Rs, if there's any deeds of trust, if there's any liens, judgments, things that need to be cleared up prior to us providing a title insurance policy. Title insurance covers a lot of things. For example, and it's a one-time charge, and that's one of the things I want to make very clear is when you do a transaction, it's a one-time charge. There's not multiple charges afterwards. And we're protecting that home buyer and that seller. So when the buyer purchases that home, they can be assured that that property is free and clear. There's no encroachments. There's no other people on title that would affect their title insurance. So we're protecting that property to the time that they own it. So if they purchase it until the time they sell it, we are insuring that property.
Great. So let's monetize this, and because we are purchasing title insurance, either the buyer or the seller, give us two quick examples of how a title policy could save you some money or some problems you're seeing with title that could absolutely come back to haunt you if you do not get title insurance.
Well, one of the things that people don't realize is that people can actually go down to the recorder's office and actually forge a document and record it on their property.
That would never happen, right?
Right.
Okay.
And it does happen, though.
It does happen.
And unfortunately, anyone can go and also put a mechanics lien on your property. If there was any work maybe done on the property, maybe they did a kitchen remodel, a contractor can actually put a lien on that property. So there's some protection with mechanics liens. There's protection with post-closing forgery is what we call, where someone actually puts their name on title that doesn't have the rights to be on. And then also, what if you purchase the property and the neighbor actually puts their fence over on your property line? That's another thing that title insurance would protect the buyer on.
Great, and I'm dealing with that one actually right now. So last question, what kind of discounts do you have available for some of our veterans or anybody else who may have some old title paperwork laying around?
We have a lot of discounts. We have a first-time home buyer discount, so if it's their first time buying a home, we give a discount. I believe it's 25 or 30%. Then we have a veterans and military, active military discount. So we definitely support our veterans and our active military. We have a discount for people that are over 55. We call it the senior discount, but I'm close to 55, so I wouldn't say it's like, oh, wait a minute. But we have discounts for senior citizens. We have discounts for nonprofit organizations, for example, churches, things like that. So, it depends on the transaction, depends on what property we're working with, but we definitely will provide them any discounts that are applicable to the property.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard it from Miss Erin Schiller. If anybody does need to get a hold of you, how can we ask additional questions or find out some more information about our properties?
You can call me at 775-324-7400. You can also go to our website at tycorreno.com. It has a lot of great information about title insurance and escrow as well. So you can reach out to that website at any time and feel free to call me. And I will be more than happy to help you.
All right, Erin, thank you for being our expert today.
Thank you.